situation forced us to leave South Sudan because there is a war. Our homes are burned, things are stolen.
My daughters now, they are complaining about school.
About 34,000 people are forcibly displaced every day across the world due to conflict or persecution. The United Nations Refugee Agency estimates that some 65 million people are displaced and living in camps across the world. Conflict continues in different parts of the world. War is currently raging on in Syria, with the country presenting the worst refugee crisis of our time, according to the UN. The crisis spilled over to Asia and the farthest parts of Europe. Somalia is still smoldering, although the African Union peacekeepers are working to restore sanity. Palestine, Iraq, South Sudan, all are not settled. The world seems to have forgotten the crisis in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Similarly, there is not much news out of the Central African Republic, which is not yet stable. When the media stops reporting about a crisis, the victims are forgotten.
Can't hear the forgotten, rolly days that are gone. Can't feel the longing or pain when your arms cannot carry on.
The Ganda Boys believe that it is possible to have universal action to solve the crisis of forgotten people in all these countries, including Uganda.
People that are in peaceful times tend to forget that war is real, and it prompts and develops other wars. So this song aims to achieve that drive, that reawaken people's minds, and also that gets us to humanitarian, with a humanitarian heart, remember those that are forgotten.
The Ganda Boys recently visited the Adjumani refugee camp that hosts over 13,000 South Sudanese. The camp will feature in the next version of the group's Forgotten People video. The University of California and Los Angeles is partnering with the Ganda Boys Foundation. The Adjumani camp will be a beneficiary of the Forgotten People project.
They put up the equipment, they put up their classes, retrain. Yeah? You leave, your qualifications are banned, or you're distraught, you're stuck in post-traumatic stress disorder and all these issues. Settle you, re-educate you, rebuild you, and then certify you. So if you're a appropriator in a community, then this person comes to you and says, look, I have been doing a course in the camp, and these are the skills I've gotten.
The other critical path is one where all leaders are reminded on a daily basis about the displaced people. Music can achieve that.
We're using us. So everybody else is going to support us to explain what we saw in Umanzi, in Adjumani, to tell a story from our own point. So if the Asians, if everybody takes responsibility, it's a different twist to what it has always been.
Leaders, especially the political class, should be involved in providing solutions to the wars they start. The Forgotten People project started with Syria. The song was taken on by the World Peace One Foundation and the UN High Commissioner for Refugees to highlight the Syrian crisis. It will be used to highlight many other crises. Klaus Nobel, the author of the Nobel Laureate Declaration on the Survival of Mankind, is part of the Forgotten People project. Steve Wand of the famous We Are the World campaign, American actress and film producer Sharon Stone are also involved. Denis Mugagga, Dan Ssewagudde and Pruess make up Ganda Boys. The singers have been on many donation trips to hospitals and child care facilities in Uganda since they rebranded in 2008. Franco Lucemi, NTV Talking Arts.